Hi everyone, I hope that you're well. I have had a few days or a week, I think, off. I was quite unwell last week. I had a big energy shift, upgrade, and it often manifests as a cold. Having said that, actually, that's not true. It often manifests as just deeply unpleasant. I experience everything internally, so in an energy upgrade, it just feels like lots of things inside are just going on that it just feels uncomfortable. It feels I have fear and confusion and anger and all kinds of things that just come up to the surface, and it's just by going really deeply into them and just observing the past lives that might be attached to it, the generational healing that might come up with it, the healing from this life, from my inner child, the woundings that might come up, and just really sitting with those energies and allowing them to transmute. And this most recent one, however, was really physical. And I actually, even though I said that it often manifests as a cold, my husband said to me, "You never get sick," and he's right. I very, very rarely actually get sick, but this was really big. It was really big, heart opening, and I wanted to share that because some of you might be going through a similar thing. The beauty of it is that as I come out the other end of that, I realize through sessions with clients that all of a sudden I have cognizance of things that I have not been able to do before. And what's really come up for me in the last week or so is, when working with clients, is this new awareness of, as I work through the clients, whatever's coming up for the client often has a physical aspect to it, as in the energies will be affecting their heart chakra or their intestinal tract, or it can be really kind of muscular or bones or whatever, but on a very physical level. And now what's coming up really clearly is how the heart actually sends out an electrical kind of signal, touch point, to the places that are going through this process of expansion and clearing, and just kind of checks in going, are you ready to transform this energy? Are you ready to transform this energy? And as it does that, I'm kind of working with the client's guides or spirit guides or angels, and they are clearing the energy of the area. And as they clear it, and the heart's just continuously checking in, all of a sudden it's like, yep, ready for a shift, ready to change the information. And then the heart has this beautiful expansion. So it's just this really beautiful increasing awareness of how the different aspects of the energy body and the physical body are continually communicating with one another, and offering healing and support as we do the process. And so that's been really amazing, and I wanted to share that because I know that's because I have cleared aspects of myself which have allowed this increased awareness, increased sensitivity to come up to the fore. And for those of you who are light workers, healers, I'm sure you'll have deep recognition of the fact that, we often go through these like areas or these experiences of contraction and then go into expansion, and then contraction and expansion and contraction. And as we do that, our sensitivity increases, our depth of understanding becomes more profound. And that's exactly what's happening here. So that's what I've been doing for the last almost, I guess, maybe 10 days, or definitely a week. So it's really nice to be back. And if you have ordered a soul reading or a soul walk over the last week or so, please accept my apologies. I've just, as I said, I've really not been well, and so I just had to take a step back. But I will be sending those out from today onwards. So I just tuned in very briefly before I hit record to see who wanted to come through today, and the Galactic Federation were right there. So yeah, I'm going to just tune in with them. And there's something else that's come up in the last few hours, actually. A beautiful being who worked for my husband committed suicide on Monday night. And yeah, I just wanted to share this and honor that beautiful soul, and all those souls who are choosing to leave the earth plane at this time. And also, you know, send my love and my regard to all of us here who are staying, who feel the ache of that, who feel the complexity of the emotions that spring from loss. And so, yeah, I just wanted to honor those of us going through that journey who have lost people that we know, care about, love, and honor those souls for making decisions that were right for them, and also reminding us all of our own mortality, and equally our own infinite nature. So I'm going to just tune in now. My mum is staying as well at the moment, so you might hear some banging in the background. So I just ask for your compassion. So I'm just going to start with a prayer. Dear Mother, Father, Spirit, thank you for your love, your light, your guidance, and your healing. May the light within us guide us forward, and may we receive everything we need on all levels of our being, in all levels of our life. In your name, may it be so. Amen. Kima nora mayete, kima daya noma. Hello, Kay. Hello, all. This is the Galactic Federation, also known as the Galactic Federation of Light. We wish to emphasize the aspect of light in our communication today, because this indeed is what is occurring on the planet at this time. A mass influx of light, energy. A lot of you are experiencing the impact of this, particularly as it aligns with the astrological events that are currently taking place. There was an energy vortex last weekend, and there are a series of eclipses that are coming in. These astrological events are all part and parcel of the collective shift humanity is currently going through. We wanted to come through today because we are aware that a lot of you are needing support as you move through this period. We spoke in our last transmission of energy practices that could support this process for you. We wish to make good on that promise today. We would like for you to understand the importance of gathering in circle. You have been very well educated in the value of independence, but isolation is not the way forward. We would like for you to start really moving into aspects of community that work for you, gathering in circle with those that you know and care about, to channel energy in more effective and coherent ways. A weekly circle would be highly beneficial at this time. You do not need to be master meditators for this to be of benefit to you. Rather, simply gathering together in a circle with the intention of holding light within your bodies and as a collective would be deeply beneficial both for the planet and for you as an individual. The more light you intentionally hold in your being at this time-space reality, the better you will feel, and the more benefit you offer to Mother Earth. You are a powerful being of energy. You are an antennae. When you direct intentionally the energy of your being, you become an active participant in supporting the energy of Mother Earth. Not only is this good for her, but the positive side effect of this is that you are able to maintain your own inner light with much greater ease throughout your day-to-day experience with practices like this that support your familiarity with your light center. The more familiar you become with feelings that you generate inside yourself, the more you will be able to understand how to affect change on your own energy field, as well as become aware of the influence of those around you. The key to this is really understanding how you feel in certain circumstances and around certain people, which is why we recommend that you start this journey by simply arranging to gather with like-minded people, either in person or online, in circle, with the intention of simply holding light. This may seem like a challenging proposition for some of you, in which case we invite you to use a candle to support your focus. That way you will have something tangible to continually bring your attention to. For those of you who feel more comfortable holding a vibration in your being, we ask that you focus on your own light by simply saying, I wish to focus on the light that I am. This can be a mantra that you repeat to yourself or simply an intention that you start with. From this point, you will be able to become steadily and increasingly aware of the light within your being. This will emanate out from you once you become more practiced at maintaining it. Equally, your ability to maintain your light throughout your day will become more effective in spite of those you come into contact with. The benefit of doing this in a group will be that you are able to increase the ability you have to focus on your own light. It will give you a sense of accountability, if you like. In addition to this, it will also mean that you will start to make steadfast connections that are of the light, because you will be gathering with those aligned with that intention, which will mean that the relationships forged through this practice will simply be of the light. The light, as we call it, is the inevitable future we now see for your species. As you continue the evolution process, your physical beings will become more and more aligned with light energy. The denser vibrations of your planetary environment will become less and less influential on your physicality as well as on your energetic experience. This will be faster for some of you than others, and it will depend on the level of mastery that you as an individual choose to manifest. Practice will intentionally lead you to a faster transition in this experience. We hope that this practice proves useful for you, and we will continue to share practices through our transmissions with Kay to support your personal practices. As we have said previously, if you have further questions around this, please feel free to connect with Kay so that she can ask these questions and pose these answers on our behalf for your increasing growth. There is another topic that we wish to speak to, and that is what Kay touched upon before she came into the spirit realm, and that is the passing of souls from one realm to another. We understand and appreciate that a lot of you are experiencing grief on many levels right now, not just in the very tangible level that Kay mentioned, for example, losing a loved one. You are all experiencing grief in many different ways. This is the core, the foundation of the shadow work, if you like, that is going on at the moment. It is part, an integral part of the letting go of old ideas, old beliefs about you as an individual, as well as the community that you live in, on a group level, on a political level, on a financial level, on a social level. Old ideas, old paradigms, old beliefs are being systematically broken down very intentionally in order to create far more freedom for you as a collective to evolve and expand your ideas around what is possible. Up to this point, you have been very limited by the strict constructs of right and wrong. And this has kept you very blinkered in your approach, not only to life, but primarily to one another. It is this which must now change. Without this occurring, your species will not be able to expand in the way that it truly wants to. So please be aware that grief is an experience that is very real for all of you in many different ways. And with this awareness, the compassion that this will bring into your relationship with yourself and others will also be very helpful for the evolution of the collective. So you see, there is a whole series of things occurring now which are all meant to actually support you. In spite of what the news might have you believe, things really are working for you, dear ones. This is all that we have to share with you today. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Thank you to the Galactic Federation of Light for your love, support and guidance. Thank you. I hope that those wise words were of support for you. And as they said, if you would like support around the practice that they suggested, please do reach out with any questions to hello@kwilson.love. I would be happy to share their responses with you. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care.